Hey, what's up everybody? Remi Sovran here, RemiSovran.com. So today I woke up this morning, I logged onto my Facebook and on the internet, and something interesting was trending in Ontario, and it's currently trending in Ontario right now. And it's very important because what I'm about to show you guys in this article, if you guys don't already know, kind of ties into this whole flawed medical model and why it's important that things need to be changed. So here we are with CTV News. Title of the article, Opioid deaths on the rise in Ontario with 2 people dying of overdoses daily. And this is from a recent study that has just been published. And so what they found, just to kind of briefly talk about the study, is that a lot of people just obviously are dying of overdoses or from just suicide as a result of addiction to painkillers. And the important kind of point that I want to look to is right here at the bottom, is that the lead author, who is Gomes, which you can see on the far left, said it will need to be a multi-pronged approach, including altering doctors' prescribing patterns to prevent people from becoming addicted to the drugs while helping those who are already dependent on painkillers to pare down their medicinal use without driving them toward more dangerous forms of illicit opioids. So guys, here is the big flaw in all this. And you know, I've been talking about this, and a lot of people have shared their stories with me, is that when you go to see doctors, they're treating the symptoms for pain. They're not educating you on your injuries. They're not educating on what you need to avoid. And we wonder why so many people end up in pain and severe pain. So in this article, and within that study, a lot of the opioids that people were taking and that ended up dying or committed suicide was a result of taking hydromorphine, fentanyl, or heroin, which are all very potent and strong painkillers. So oftentimes what you see is with a lot of doctors or pain doctors, when they're putting you on pain medication, they usually will start you at a low dose or lower potent drug, and then as you constantly come in to go see them again, and you complain about you're not getting better, all they're doing usually, and this happened to me, is they're putting you on a stronger painkiller or increasing your dosage or making it more potent, and then just sending you off again, and they're just repeating this process over and over again. So what ends up happening is now this creates an epidemic because we have so many people that are being affected by this opioid epidemic. People are dying. As you can see, 1 in 2 people every day in Ontario are dying from an opioid addiction. And the key thing here is we're not treating the individual's actual issue. And this is why it's a major result and a large problem. It's because we're not treating the actual issue, rather we're just treating the symptom, and we're just putting them on these painkillers. And people aren't getting better, and so people build up a tolerance to a lot of these drugs, and that's why sometimes they start increasing their dosage, because a lot of those drugs, the effects, they wear off, and at the same time, as the effects wear off, people will start kind of mixing painkillers, and they'll start maybe switching to stronger painkillers or taking 2 different painkillers at the same time, and not realizing that those drugs, when taking them together, could have very significant negative impacts when taken together on an individual, on their body, and could potentially ultimately result in death, which is kind of just shown by the study here. 1 in 2 people every day are dying. So, key point guys, there's a major flaw. We know that, and here's just proof to show it. And I just thought it was interesting because today this is trending in Ontario, and I just wanted to make that video quickly to kind of just share that with you if you guys didn't know about that, or for those of you that are in Ontario and are aware of that. But anyways, thought it was interesting. And you know, the key thing here is that the system isn't working the way it's set up, and there needs to be changes. And if we don't make any changes soon, it's just going to, this opioid addiction and the deaths as a result of this are just going to increase with time. So guys, hopefully maybe change will occur sometime soon, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay guys, so that's it. Wish you guys all a successful and productive day, and take care.